Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm CL and welcome to my channel, CL Pushing 50. Now, if you're like me, you probably carry a credit card or two to basically conduct business or take care of everyday needs, for goods and services. But today I'm going to talk about how to turn your credit cards into cash and make money. Now, this first option will probably tend to be, it's utilized, but not probably the most favorable. But however, I'm going to go through it anyway. And it's basically the cash advance. The cash advance is basically you borrowing money off of your credit card or away from your credit card limit. Okay? And the pluses for using a cash advance, right, to make money is if you have a PIN, you can request a PIN from the credit card company and they'll provide you with a PIN. And basically you can withdraw whatever amount that your credit card issuer allows for you to withdraw as a cash advance. Okay? Now, what's good about the cash advance is it's quick, it's easy. It doesn't require you, obviously, to have to get a credit check to basically borrow money against your credit limit, okay? So it's extremely easy to do and it's fast. And especially in an emergency situation where you're in need of cash to take care of business, or in the case of even a need to make money, to have cash on hand. All right, for an example, one time, some years back, I needed some funds to pay for an event that I was involved in. And I needed to get additional cash into what I'd already had on hand. So what I decided to do was I took my PIN number, withdrew X amount of dollars against my credit card limit to be able to move forward with my plans and getting involved in this particular event that I was part of. And so it worked out great. I think what was most important for me at that time was I understood the importance of, if I'm going to take something away from my credit card limit, knowing that potentially it can impact my credit card utilization is, if I only had the $3,000 at that time as a credit limit and I took out an advance close to $1,000, I know that was going to have an impact on my credit card utilization. So I quickly, as soon as we were able to make money off of that event, I hurried up and got that money back onto my credit card. Now, what's important to note about a cash advance is that the credit card company is going to charge you a fee right off the bat, somewhere between, I think, 3 and 5%, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the minimum, I think, is like $10, because everyone is not going to max out their cash advances on a credit card, and some people may just get just the bare minimum. Hey, maybe they need to do something that doesn't cost a lot more money, where they would be charged a lot more for the advance that they're taking against their credit card. But it's important to note that yes, you can get a cash advance from the credit card company that you are a member of, okay? And so just know that is an option. Now, here's the little bit of the downside about the cash advance that everyone should be made aware of and should be made aware of right here on my YouTube channel, okay? Hey, smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. I talk about the credit journey on a regular basis. But anyway, now here's the disadvantages of using a cash advance against your credit card. Well, you're going to be paying the fees, which is anywhere between 3 to 5%, like I said, minimum $10. If you go to an ATM after you have your PIN, well, here comes another fee, because if it's not the bank, the issuer, that the credit card issuer that you actually bank with, now you're dealing with another fee, because now you're using an ATM for another for a bank that you don't bank with. So here comes another fee. Now, here's the big one. Now, though a cash advance is not as expensive as a payday loan, however, is very important to note that it's still a cash advance, okay? And so by being a cash advance, you're going to be paying above 20% APR for taking that cash advance. Again, it's not as high as a payday loan. The payday loans could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700% on the money that you're basically borrowing. So just note that it's important to know that the APRs are pretty high. Expect something above 20%. Okay, but it's still a feature that you can use, and because I'm telling you about, hey, how to turn your credit cards into cash, hey, the cash advance is there for you. Again, I say use it in an emergency situation, because again, if you borrow the maximum amount against your credit limit, you're going to increase your credit utilization, as I said earlier, and that potentially could impact your credit score. So, here on on my channel, I'm big on credit and talking about credit, improving your credit, repairing your credit improvement, and that everyone should know that credit is power and credit matters. So, that you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation because you decided to take a cash advance. By all means, I'm not saying avoid it. If you're going to do it, but get that money back onto your credit card as soon as you can, okay? Because there's no grace period for cash advances, okay? So there's no leeway. So if you're borrowing $1,000 against your credit limit, get the $1,000 back as fast as you possibly can. That's what CL recommends. Utilize it be disciplined in your approach to going through the cash advance option, okay? Now, the other side of that is outside of looking at the cash advances, hey, look, I've used my credit cards for business purposes. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram or even Facebook, you can see my story or a little bit of kind of a snapshot. I say, hey, I'm a veteran, I'm an investor, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a special events planner. Hey, I'm a self-proclaimed credit score guru. But in the special events planning, for me, I've done quite a few events over the years, and it required me to be able to leverage my credit cards for the purposes of business, and utilizing my credit cards in a way that I was able to make money. Utilizing my credit card to, I did a wine tasting event some years ago, and I needed to buy wine. And I had communications between myself and the wine company and the individuals that was hosting my event at their venue. I was able to basically purchase a large quantity of wine while using my credit card. Now, did I lose any money? Absolutely not, because I used my credit card to pay for one aspect of my event that I was involved in, and then boom, at the event, hey, I made a profit. And so I was able to leverage my credit card to fund one of my events and pay for what I needed. Do really good business practice, right? Hey, I'm going into business to do something and do it in the right way, and I was able to leverage my credit card to have a successful event. And so I've done that a number of times. And so absolutely, people start their businesses with business credit cards, and to operate their business, you're just not going to have a lot of cash flow. Also, too, when you get a chance, take the sneak peek. Get a chance to watch my YouTube video on my first official Field Trip Friday, where I go in and I interview what I would consider the #1 record store in Central Texas. I interviewed the owner, and he talks about how credit is important in business. So I'm not gonna get into that. Just make sure you guys tune in to the full video that'll be coming later this week. But I do have a sneak peek that's already up and loaded on YouTube for you to watch. But just understand that, yes, absolutely, you have the option of utilizing the cash advance feature on your credit card to make money, and just in general, you have your credit card to be able to use to make money as well without having to use a cash advance option. But in both accounts, the most important thing is to make sure that whatever you use your credit card for, whether it's cash advance or for business or for everyday use, look, pay your debt. Whatever you owe on your credit card, pay it down and then pay it off, okay? That's very important because that's gonna help you down the road with, one, improving your credit score, right? And when the credit card companies decide to increase your credit limit, well, hey, it's gonna be because you were credit worthy. You were doing all the right things. So just wanted to talk about how you can turn credit cards into cash and make money. And that's really all I got today. Remember, all right, we all deserve to have the best in this life. We all want to reach the top, and whatever the top means to you, it may mean being debt-free, or it may mean achieving financial freedom, or hey, you might just want to be rich, right? And so know this is about the credit journey, right? And tell your friends and your friends' friends that there's someone out there talking about something of value, valuable to you and them, right? And so as I get ready to sign off, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, because again, I talk about this journey on a regular basis, all right? You know, so definitely subscribe to the channel, hit that, smash that like button, and I really appreciate the support, okay? And remember, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately, baby. Peace.